Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Mack Flash Movie Trivia Championship. My name is Matt. I'm going to be asking some questions to our competitors as we continue our gathering tournament, the single round elimination tournament, to determine the number one contender for the Mack Flash Movie Trivia Championship title, currently being held by AB. The winner of the tournament will get to play him. It is going to be exciting. I cannot wait. This is our first semifinal match. The winner of this will go on to the finals to play another opponent later. Having said that, we'll meet them right now. Introducing first, with a record of 3 wins, 2 defeats, Scott Despins.
That's my Batista entrance. What's up, buddy?
What's up? How you feeling?
Feeling good, feeling loose, moved up.
You excited?
Very, always.
Yeah. I'm excited for this matchup because, well, we'll get into it as we introduce your opponent with a record of 4 wins, 1 defeat, Jim Parry. Jim, how are you, sir?
Hey. Good. As best I can do today. It's been a fun day.
I'm so excited for this matchup. Jim has been a very consistent performer.
Yeah, Jim's great. I didn't get to cross this path, so I'm very excited. This is fun. This is
exactly right. Scott is well informed in movie trivia knowledge. This is going to be a matchup that I've been on the edge of my seat for since it was determined. All day, I was excited. So, gentlemen.
You think you're excited? Feel these nipples.
There you go.
Nice.
1 point for you, because that was the first question. No, it's not. So, I guess we'll get things started with round number 1.
Good luck, Jim. Let's go, buddy.
Round number 1, if you guys are ready, works like this. The players will be asked 10 questions from different movie categories. They will be given time to write down an answer to be revealed when time is up. 1 point is awarded for each correct answer. Jim, are you ready?
Yep.
Ooh, Jim Kirk is in the house too. Scott, are you ready?
Born ready.
Let's play. Round 1. Question number Round 1, question number 1. 80s movies. What candy does Elliot use to lure E.T. into his house? What candy does Elliot use to lure E.T. into his house? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's start with Jim.
Sorry, me? Okay.
Yep.
It's Reese's Pieces because M&M's was too cheap to give him the money.
That is true.
Elliot.
On 2 points.
Elliot.
Reese's Pieces for you as well. 1 point each. We move on to round 1, question number 2. 90s movies. In Pulp Fiction, what actor takes a bite of a Big Kahuna burger, washes it down with a tasty beverage, and quotes the Bible in one murderous scene?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that? It broke up for me.
Absolutely. In Pulp Fiction, what actor takes a bite of a Big Kahuna burger, washes it down with a tasty beverage, and quotes the Bible in one murderous scene?
I'm still not hearing. I'm sorry. It's breaking up on me.
Okay, let me see if I can fix something here. Scott, can you hear me fine?
You're crystal clear, pal.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just getting feedback. I don't know what's going on.
In Pulp Fiction, what actor takes a bite of a Big Kahuna burger, washes it down with a tasty beverage, and quotes the Bible in one murderous scene? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Scott.
The Path of the Righteous Man, Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel Jackson, correct. Jim.
I'm a Samuel L. Jackson.
That is correct as well. Score is tied at 2-2 as we go to round number 3. or question number 3 in round number 1. Action adventure. How many Lethal Weapon movies have been released? How many Lethal Weapon movies have been released? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jim?
4.
4 is correct. Scott?
4.
You got 4 as well. Round 1, question number 4. In animated or family films, in My Girl, what is Macaulay Culkin allergic to?
Sorry, I broke up again.
Okay. In My Girl, what is Macaulay Culkin allergic to? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Scott?
Bees? Bees. Bees.
Bees. Jim
Bees.
also has bees. Round 1, question number 5 in comedies. Which movie has the subtitle How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb? Which movie has the subtitle How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jim
Dr. Strangelove.
is correct. Scott?
Dr. Strangelove.
There you go. Score is 5-5. Perfect round so far. So we go to question number 6. Dramas. What actor starred in the following films: Forrest Gump, Apollo 13, and Reindeer Games? What actor starred in the following films: Forrest Gump, Apollo 13, and Reindeer Games? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Scott?
The man, Gary Sinise.
Gary Sinise is correct. Jim?
It was Gary Sinise.
It
Your
was
friends
Gary
are laughing
Sinise.
now.
Yes. Round 1, question number 7. Horror thriller. In Poltergeist, how do the spirits first communicate to Carol Ann? In Poltergeist, how do the spirits first communicate to Carol Ann? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jim?
It was through the TV.
That is correct.
Yeah,
Scott?
TV.
Also correct.
Nice.
Score 7-7 as the players continue their perfect rounds. We move to question number 8. Musicals. Who played Eva Peron in the 1996 movie Evita? Who played Eva Peron in the 1996 movie Evita? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Scott?
Madonna.
Correct. Jim?
Madonna.
Also correct. 8-8. Question number 9. Romantic comedies. Daryl Hannah gives herself what name in Splash? Daryl Hannah gives herself what name in Splash? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See if it broke. Jim?
I don't remember this at all. Was it Christie?
I wrote Amanda.
Not. Both incorrect.
Yeah.
It was Madison.
Cool. I knew it probably would have been something she saw, and then I was like, could it have been a storefront or something like that?
Sure. Christie's would have been close to that equation. Yes, it was a street sign, Madison Avenue.
That's great. That makes sense. I haven't seen a movie in 30 years.
We'll finish round 1 with question number 10 in sci-fi fantasy. Which superhero comedy features characters Mr. Furious, the Bowler, and the Spleen? Which superhero comedy features characters Mr. Furious, the Bowler, and the Spleen? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Scott.
Mystery Men
Is correct. Jim?
I put Mysterious Man. I was blanking on it.
Ooh. So at the end of round number 1, Scott is in the lead. The score is 9-8, which means he will have the advantage of picking first in round number 2. Let's see what the rules to round number 2 are. The players will be asked to select 5 categories, eliminating them from round number 3. They will be asked questions from those categories. They will be given time to write down an answer to be revealed when time is up. Difficulty has increased, and 2 points are awarded for each correct answer. Scott, since you are in the lead, you will get to pick the first category.
Okay, I'll start at the left. I'll go 80s.
80s. Jim?
Musical.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, I'll do comedy.
Question number 3 is comedy. Jim?
Sci-fi.
Sci-fi. 4. And Scott, you get to pick last.
Okay, let's do horror thriller.
Excellent.
Okay, ask us about key grips and best boys. Who is in charge of craft services on Predator?
No, that's a round 3 question.
Yeah.
You guys are playing in round number 2 where the questions are worth 2 points. Round number 2, question number 1. Scott, you picked 80s movies. Your question is, you'll find brothers Charlie and Raymond Babbitt in which Best Picture winner released in 1988? You'll find brothers Charlie and Raymond Babbitt in which Best Picture winner released in 1988? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Scott.
Rain Man.
Correct. 2 points. Jim.
Rain Man.
Correct. 2 points for you. The score is 11-10. Round 2, question number 2. Jim, you picked musicals. Your question is, which Beatles movie features the Blue Meanies? Which Beatles movie features the Blue Meanies? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jim?
Was it Yellow Submarine?
It was for 2 points. Scott?
Yellow Submarine.
2 points for you.
Marks will not shut up about the Beatles.
The score is 13-12. As we move on to round 2, question number 3. In comedies, which real-life tennis player does Emma Stone portray in Battle of the Sexes?
Saw this movie with my
Sorry,
mom in
again?
theaters.
Yep.
Sorry,
Okay.
again?
Yep. Which real life tennis player does Emma Stone portray in Battle of the Sexes? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're starting with Scott.
Billie Jean King.
Correct for 2 points. Jim.
Billie Jean King.
Also correct. The score remains one away, as Scott has 15 and Jim has 14. We go on to round 2, question number 4, sci-fi fantasy. In The Martian, Matt Damon survives on Mars by farming and eating his own crop of what? In The Martian, Matt Damon survives on Mars by farming and eating his own crop of what? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jim.
Potatoes or poop potatoes. I can't remember what he called it exactly.
Potatoes.
Yeah, potatoes
Is correct. And Scott also has potatoes. The score is 17 to
also
16.
had Vicodins crushed up in them too.
The final question of round number 2 is question number 5. Horror thriller. In Eraserhead, the singing lady lives in what household device? In Eraserhead, the singing lady lives in what household device? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Scott.
I guess stove, oven.
Stove is incorrect. Jim.
Toaster?
Also incorrect. The radiator.
Cool.
That was a Lynch movie, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was a Lynch movie, right? Yeah.
Yes, it was.
I've seen the DVD cover. I know AB loves it, but I've seen the cover. I'm like, what's in black and white? And he's got big hair. And
He's taking all of AB's strength not to burst into this match right
he
now.
knows. He's fine. He knows.
With the end of round number 2, the score is 17 to 16, and I am loving this match. We go into round number 3.
Ward Gotti. Do you like boxing, Jim? This is Arturo Gotti versus Mickey Ward.
Yeah, oh, those ones are awesome. Those are great.
And at the end, when I love the quote when they ask, I think Arturo Gotti, he's like, "I now know what it's like to fight my exact replica."
Yeah.
I feel like Ward and Gotti.
We move to round number 3. The rules for round number 3 are: the players will be asked 3 questions of their choosing from the remaining 5 categories. They will be given time to write down an answer to be revealed when time is up. Difficulty has again increased. 3 points are awarded for each correct answer. The player with the highest score at the end of this round is the winner. I'll bring the categories back. Yep. The score is 17 to 16 for Scott. He will get to pick first again.
Okay, I'll go 90s movies.
90s movies. Jim.
Action adventure.
Cool.
Okay, and then I'll bring it with drama.
Action adventure. And Scott is going to bring it with drama. Okay. Round 3. Question number 1. 90s movies. In Basketball Diaries, what is the name of the school basketball team Leonardo DiCaprio plays for?
You want this academy or the nickname?
Like the mascot.
Oh.
In Basketball Diaries, what is the name of the school basketball team Leonardo DiCaprio plays for? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Jim.
I have no idea. I put Wildcats.
Wildcats. And
I
Scott?
guess Tigers.
Tigers. It was the Cardinals.
Okay. I knew it was. So my other thing was, I'm like, okay, so that was a boys' academy and it was a religious school. So I thought about Saints. So I should have figured Cardinals, priesthood. Makes sense.
That does make sense. I didn't even put that together. I just saw a picture from the movie and I was like, that'll be a good question.
Yeah, there's another. Man, I forgot about that movie. Bruno Kirby was the coach. You couldn't have asked who was the coach.
The score remains 17-16. As we go to question number 2. In action adventure. In The Hurt Locker, who plays Staff Sergeant Matthew Thompson, leader of the EOD team, before he's killed and replaced by Jeremy Renner? I'm going to do that question again.
I think I know this.
Okay. In The Hurt Locker, who plays Staff Sergeant Matthew Thompson, leader of the EOD team, before he's killed and Jeremy Renner replaces him? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Scott?
Is it Guy Pearce?
Jim?
No,
Jim?
I guess Matt Damon. I knew it was somebody. I can't remember.
It is Guy Pearce.
Let's go!
We have a winner. The score is 20-16. Jim, it's not enough for you to catch up on the final question. Scott, how do you feel?
What a hell of a game. Jim's awesome, man. That was great. I only know this because I rewatched it last year in prep for our war film. So, and I chose Zero Dark 30 instead. But these guys know I got a soft spot for Guy Pearce.
That phrase there doesn't mean the question was selected for Scott. These are made up and then pulled out of the hat.
Of course not. Of course. Yeah. Of course.
Jim, you've played excellent games in the past. This one is no different. Very respectable score in 2016. This is, however, your second loss. How are you feeling?
No, it is what it is. You know, like I said, it always matters if you get stuff in your wheelhouse or not.
And we'll be sure to put stuff in your wheelhouse next time. No, I'm just kidding. Scott, you've done well. Jim, you've done well. Everybody watching is doing well as well, I guess. Whatever. We've had a good time bringing these matches for you. Scott, you are moving on to the finals. You are one match away from a championship match against AB. I'm excited to find out who your opponent is. We have to play that match out. Until then, everyone watching, like, share, and subscribe. Put your score in the comments. Let us know how well you did. And we will see you guys next time. Thank you both for playing. See ya.